This one is going to be extra special because it's not a music reaction video this time. I was doing some research and stuff, and then I realized that this is a very amazing songstress who's basically pleading and angry at the same time about trolls and haters out there, from what I could gather. And I want us to be a part of this, and I want us to be part of her support system and also learn from each other and be one community when it comes to being against negativity. All right. So this is going to be for Courtney Hadwin. And this is on her channel and it's very interesting. So I want you to hold on for a moment and wait until Tazzz reacts. All right. All right. All right. So, I'm a big fan of Courtney Hadwin. I reacted to many of her songs on the channel. So, I'm humbled to say I'm one of the people that support her and help to spread her music around. There's so many wonderful things that I love about her, on and off the microphone. This is one of the examples of off the microphone. I haven't seen it yet, but I looked in a few of the comments on her video, and it seems like it's going to be something that really gets you emotional. And it's about trolls and haters out there. So what I want you to do is I want you to talk about it in the comments, okay? Because on this channel, you matter. So it's not just me talking myself. I like to hear from you. I want to know your thoughts. I want you to tell me if something resonates with you. Tell me your perspectives on something. Um, and yeah, so let's pretty much get into this. Let me first just say that same thing applies as far as I want you to support Courtney. The free way is to subscribe to her channel, like and comment on this because it's on her channel. And then if you're able to purchase any music that she has out there and merch that she has out there, all right, let's all be supporters of music and musicians that we love. Since this is not a music video, this is more like a, I guess, documentary, or she calls it ranting. So I'll call it that too. I will stop this periodically throughout. Okay. So do not skip to the end because you're going to miss things that I have to say that are right off the dome because I don't do scripts here. So let me get right into this and, let's see what it's all about. All right. I hope that you're having a really good day. All right. So I'm glad you took the time to take a break, come to my channel, and just escape from a little bit of the chaos out there in the world. Let's hear what Courtney has to say about it. So here we go.
Hi, it's Courtney. I just wanted to do a quick video, and just basically get off my chest and rant a little bit about how fucked up the social media world is and how toxic it is. I've just seen another young girl who has just had to deactivate her Instagram account and other social medias the same age as me, just about, purely because we have idiots sitting behind a keyboard that just can't keep their fucking mouth closed and just have some kind of respect.
I'm going to pause it right there already because she starts off angry as she should be. She starts off furious and consoling of this young girl that's like her that had to deactivate her account as she should be. I'm angry just hearing that. I myself, I have a small channel. I'm not a huge channel and like that. But every once in a while, little tiny trolls just fly in like flies and they annoy you and they have something negative to say. And I always say, if you don't like what I do, don't watch what I do. It's quite simple. So just like musicians and stuff like that, and just like your average person that's on Instagram or whatever, for whatever reason they have an Instagram account. If you don't like what they do, if you don't believe in something that they say, um, just back out, say less. You don't have to say, oh, let me type something in there necessarily and comment. Um, Especially when it's not something that big. I'm not going to get into things that people want to talk about and converse about, like, major things in the world that I'm not going to bring up. But as far as like, if you don't like a song, if you don't like the way a singer sang it, if you don't like the way a kid or something posted a video that was supposed to be funny or whatever, and you didn't find it funny, things like that, then just say less. Let me know down in the comments. Put down in the comments, I agree, to let me know that you agree with what I just said. Okay. Let's get back into this. Here we go.
I don't really know how to explain how pissed off this is making me feel seeing this. Social media, Instagram, Facebook, all of the social medias are supposed to be a place where we can share with the world and to other people what we love and our day-to-day lives. And yeah, it's become a negative place where definitely myself feels some kind of way before I post or before I'm to do something on social media, a bit wary about what I'm doing and what backlash I'm gonna get.
That just touched my soul right there that she says that. The fact that you have to feel a little bit weary and question yourself before you post something because it's like you almost anticipate there's going to be some negativity. It should not have to come to that, people. You should, like she said, it's post social media is supposed to be a place you can just post stuff about yourself, what's going on in your life, um, share joys with the world, educate people on things. It's not for everybody. I can understand and respect, like if let's say you don't musically like Courtney, then just don't watch her. There's a lot of musicians that I've watched on YouTube or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I didn't like that. I have never, ever, ever gone into that comment section and say, oh, I don't like you, you know, because that's just going too far, you know. Now, now, of course, the reaction part, you know, I'm on my channel saying if I like or dislike a song because it's on my channel. Um, but and that's just for that particular song. But I would never leave my channel, go into their channel, and then post negative things on their channel for it doesn't serve any purpose. So it's a shame that Courtney even said here that she has to feel weary now when she's about to post something. Like it shouldn't come to that. And frankly, I can't see why anybody wouldn't like Courtney because not only can she sing, this is also proof that away from the microphone, she cares about people. Because if she didn't care about herself, if she didn't care about other people besides her, she wouldn't be on this video right here ranting as she titles it ranting. So I'm not just saying that. Um, you know, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Also share with me in the comments if you have had situations where someone was saying something negative about you in the comments, whether YouTube, Instagram, wherever. If you want to share that experience, let me know, okay? Because I really want to know how you're thinking and what you're, you know, what's going on in your life, all right? Let's get back to it.
Me, I've had to put up with trolls and hate on the internet since the age of about 11 years old. Um, I did a TV show when I was 11 years old, which broadcasted me in front of a lot of people, and the amount of negativity and hate I got and the effect that it had on me at the time was crazy. Like an 11-year-old on social media newly and just wanting to share what she loves with the world and getting comments on social media from grown-ass people saying that I should have been aborted as a child. Like, it's
What?
disgusting, and it is happening still, day to day.
Real and authentic people. That got me emotional right there. Like, oh my God, pissed. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. The fact that someone said that she should have been aborted. How fucked up is that? Like really? Like really? There is nothing that she could have done on that TV show at 11 years old, mind you, where someone could have said something that fucked up. That really pisses me off. Oh my God. Because here's the thing that also worries me more. We all handle things differently. You know, when I get trolls, I mean, I don't luckily get a lot, knock on wood, but when I do, it actually doesn't make me angry. It makes me shake my head. And then I usually always get a jab back. Like if I'm in the mood, I'll get a jab back and I always get the final say. But not everybody handles that. Some people will get really upset or angry, or some people could stop going on social media. Just imagine if 11-year-old Courtney, when she heard something like that and read something like that, suppose she said, "Oh my God, I don't want to be on TV anymore," or "I don't want to be on social media anymore." Because that can happen. That has happened to other people. They just can't take it. And some people go even further because there's a thing called cyberbullying, like when kids in grade school or high school or whatever resort to something worse of ending their lives because they've been cyberbullied. Not everybody can handle negativity or harsh words the same, and they shouldn't have to. Here's what also pisses me off. It is so fucking easy to say something negative on social media. These cyber bullies, these cyber trolls, these cyber punks can easily say something negative. They could be in the bed laying down, writing something negative. They could be lounging on the sofa saying something negative. And to be blunt, they could be in the bathroom saying something negative. So it's so easy for people to say something negative. But I bet you most of them wouldn't say that same negativity things to you face to face, eye to eye. Before there was social media, you had to say stuff to people face to face or over the phone, or out in the middle of the public setting and stuff like that. And I'm sure half the things people wouldn't say then. Um, but now, oh, it's so easy. So that just really makes me angry that she got a comment like that. That just really touched my heartstrings because being, like I said, a fan of Courtney and hearing something like that, you know, luckily, she's strong enough to have gotten past that. But again, suppose she wasn't. Suppose we never got to see and hear the joy of Courtney Hadwin's voice because back at 11 years old, such an asshole comment like that moved her from ever doing with people or anything like that again. That just really gets me pissed off. You know, they should really heighten um, parameters on social media sites that if you say certain things or stuff like that, it gets reviewed and you could be blocked off the channel. Like if they need to hire more people to have like a whole department that handles this, they should, because it's just ridiculous. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you know about this? Did you know about somebody saying that to her when she was 11 years old from a TV show? I think she said. I want to know if you knew about this. I did not. Like, this is all new for me hearing this from her. I'll say this too before I forget. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you for having the the tenacity, the cojones, if you will, to put this out there. Because of course, by you putting this out there to help us all and to fight for us all, including yourself, you're more than likely going to get more trolls who are pissed off about this. How dare they? How dare they be pissed off that they're doing shit that they're doing. So, but I'm glad it doesn't stop you. You know, you have a voice and you're trying to let people know they're not alone. Hopefully people will see this and hear this who are going through problems on social media, and they'll get a tougher skin, or they'll know how to handle things with grace, or they'll just know how to handle things and just say, I had enough. Sometimes you got to clap back. I usually clap back to when I get trolls because they just need to sometimes know you're not going to stop me. Okay. I still rise. So, yeah, let's get back into it. This is crazy.
To me and other people my age, younger, older. Yeah. Another thing that I want to make clear is this is not just playground bickers. This is grown ass men and grown ass women who are sitting and commenting these kind of things like, did you learn nothing from your parents as a kid? Like, did you just, yeah, it just baffles me. Like, what would you do if this was getting said to your kids or your grandkids or your friends? Like, it just seems that because you're behind a screen, you think you're invincible to literally say anything to someone.
Preach.
So
Yes.
basically, all I'm asking is that if you're sitting here and you're watching this video and you've coped with my annoying voice for this long, Um, Basically, just before you comment on a video, please just sit there and actually think about what you're writing. Like, you don't have a clue what anyone.
Let that resonate with you. Perhaps a troll is watching this. I'm hoping that a troll will be watching this and they will realize, wow, I've been that bad. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to have hope that some will change. She just made a powerful statement there. Maybe think about what you're going to say before you actually say it and ask yourself, should I be sending this? Should I be doing this? Because I think people too willy nilly are in the moment and then they just write something negative. And again, most of the time it has, why even write anything at all? If you don't like me, I've told people many times, I've been on this channel of mine for 2.5 years, I think, going on now. And when I do see the trolls occasionally, I'm like, if you don't like the way I do my reactions, stop watching me. Like, obviously you came back to my channel to write something. And I'm like, there's other reaction channels out there. And if you like them, bye, see ya. Just don't come back to mine. You don't have to tell me you didn't like my reaction video or say something really negative and heinous and blah, blah, blah. So just like her. But thank you again, Courtney, for giving such sage advice. And you're such a young person yourself, because there's a there's a stereotype that a lot of 20-year-olds and stuff like that are all like immature and stuff like that. No, not all of them. Some of them have common damn sense. Like Courtney. She's very young and she has more maturity right now than some grown ass people, as she said, who actually are like in their 40s and 50s and maybe even 60s and higher. Like, shame on you. You all should really have common sense. And you have to have a 20-year-old have to school you on how to refrain from such playground antics. It's ridiculous. Let me know down in the comments if you agree um, with what I just said, and if you're agreeing and loving that everything that Courtney is saying. We need to band together. I would suggest sharing this within your other social media sites and on YouTube, because more people need to hear stuff like this. I don't know personally how many other musicians are making videos like this, like putting a flashlight, if you will, on cyberbullying and trolls, but maybe more need to do it, because maybe if more flashlights are shown, what happens when you flash a light on roaches? They scurry, they scurry away and hide. So that's fine with me. Let all the trolls and haters scurry away, hide, never to see them again. How about that? Or just change your damn ways. Say nothing at all if you have nothing good to say. Let's get back to it.
One is going through behind that camera. We hear so much about cyberbullying, and people have actually physically took their lives because of cyberbullying. And it just doesn't seem like that's drilling into people's heads at all. And I don't know, I just feel like what would your thought process be if this was your kid or your grandkid or your friend, someone close to you that's getting spoke like this? Like, just think about that. And then these people adding these messed up comments could easily trigger someone to literally do anything, and you will be responsible for that. You made them feel that way, and you've just made their shitty day that extra little bit shitty. Just remember, guys, we are all differently, uniquely perfect, beautiful, and amazing in our own ways.
I hope that you realize that. I'm looking at you right now and I'm letting you know, do not be ashamed of what God gave you. You know, do not think that, oh, you're too fat, skinny, tall, short, light skinned, dark skinned, that you have freckles, whatever the case may be. Do not ever doubt and feel bad about your own body, first of all, externally. And don't also feel bad about how you are mentally, as far as, some people may be smarter than others and have a higher IQ. Some people might read books. Some people might know about a lot of things in the world, and some people may not know all of that. That doesn't mean that you're less than. You might have superpowers in one area that another one doesn't, you know? Just like there might be some people out there who can be doctors and save lives, but there also are people out there who are like computer geniuses. And like without those computers, the doctors can't do much with things that they have to do when they're not doing surgery. So there's many different integral parts, I think that's the word, in the world that can be placed and do a lot of good. Um, Maybe you're a person that likes to make people laugh. Like I love comedians. I've reacted to some comedians on my channel because why? We all need laughter sometimes. Imagine a world if all we did was just work, pay bills, take care of our families, and we never laughed. There was never a smile on our faces, and we were just these monotone drones like walking the earth. We need laughter. So that's another superpower. Like, suppose you were growing up and you're like the class clown kind of in school. Still get good grades though. But let's say you made people laugh in school. You might grow up and be one of the best comedians in the world that helps people laugh of all types of life, rich, poor, whatever. So my point is, it's easy for a negative person to tell you you're not worthy, you're less than, you're this, you're that, you're this. Believe in yourself. Do the best that you can in your life. Think about what you want to do in your life. And if you're already grown, and you're listening to this, be proud of what you're doing. Or if you want better, seek better. If you want to learn different things or do different things, do what you can. Like you don't have to be stagnant in one spot. And for you trolls out there, like I said, just either stop the madness. If you don't like something, don't say something or just scurry away and be quiet, but everybody needs to take a stand and let people know that we're not going to let trolls and haters and cyberbullies win because that's really what it's all about. It doesn't mean you have to necessarily clap back and go toe to toe with them. Some people do that like me and some people don't. Sometimes you can just keep doing what you're doing. Like if a troll says you need to stop singing, don't sing anymore. You'll show them by still singing. You see what I'm saying? So that's letting you know you're not going to stop me. You're not going to silence me. I'm doing what I'm doing. Um, I'm loving this. And it's a shame that Courtney at such a young age has to do a video like this because she's had enough and it's pissing her off, rightfully so, because it's pissing me off just knowing she's pissed off about these negative people out there in the world. Let's get back to this. Tell me if you agree down in the comments and what do you want to say about that part?
Next time you go to comment on someone's video or picture, let's try and actually bring up the love instead of trying to bring people down 24/7. We have enough hate in the world as it is. Why can't social media be a place where everyone makes everyone feel better about themselves? So yeah, just next time you are going through social media, just have a little think about what you're saying before you do it. That's it. Bye.
Tell me, please, that I'm not the only one who applauds Courtney and agrees with 100% of what she said. Tell me, please, down in the comments that I'm not the only one. Um, I already adored her. I already respected her. I already am happy that I'm a part of helping gain her more exposure because she deserves it. But this just solidifies it even more because she didn't have to post this video. She could have just said, oh, I'm just going to worry about my damn self, blah, blah, blah. But that wasn't Courtney. Courtney is standing up for herself and she's standing up for everybody that on social media who has to deal with trolls and cyberbullies and haters. So let that resonate. She didn't have to do this, but she did it because she is a good person and she has a good heart and soul. And the sad thing that pisses me off is because of her doing this good thing, because this is a good thing. It's letting people know you're not alone and to not fall prey to these type of people. By doing so, this good act of hers, she's going to get haters from this. It's just crazy. There's other things in the world of importance that people should focus their energies on. Um, but this isn't that, you know. So how about to the trolls and haters out there? If you have this ungilded cage of somethingness that you just have to do something for the better, for the good, for your communities, for raising funds for a good cause or something like that. You know, uh, car washes, going to the SPCA and helping out animals that are lost or something. Something. Use your powers towards good, because when you use your powers like this towards evil, they're not really powers, are there? They're just like some type of sickness, more so, that you have, where you just don't know, you don't have anything else better to do but to say something negative. And let me add again, so easily on social media. Shame on you. You know, if I get negative comments from me standing up and supporting this, like I said, I'm ready for you. All right. Um, to me, trolls are just like those flies or that gnats around the swimming pool where they're annoying. They don't hurt me, but they annoy me. We just want to do that. And until you just swat them. And when they swat it, they don't fly around anymore. But I shouldn't have to do this. If you don't like what I have to say, if you don't like what Courtney has to say, if you don't like what anybody has to say, that must be fantastic. Then just don't watch us. You know how easy it is to just not come to my channel if you don't like it? Just don't do that. I'll be fine. I'm good. So let me know your thoughts about this. I really, again, applaud her. And yeah, I hope that this message reaches the ears of someone who's really in distress and maybe is unsure what to do. And this helps them realize, okay, I'm going to stand tall and I'm not going to let it take over me. Okay. Just say to yourself, oh, how easy it is for them to say this, you know, miles away somewhere on their phone. Oh, how easy it is to say this. Just keep doing what you believe in. All right. Yeah, so this is not a music video. There is no voting on this at all. This is just another way for me to support Courtney and also to get the message out there, more so, of to standing up to this type of nonsense. All right. So, thank you again, Courtney. Thank you for all the viewers, the good, positive, wonderful viewers who are watching this. Um, and that's it. So, if you wanted to see though a music reaction though that I did for Courtney, because you know, again, I'm all about supporting the musicians. I want you to check out over there. Okay. I want you all to take it easy, keep it breezy, have the day you deserve. And even in your own lives, even if you don't get on social media that much, there's trolls live and in person, maybe at your jobs or whatever the case may be, or maybe at your school. Don't let them bring you down. It's very easy to cast stones, you know, but it makes you wonder what's going in their lives. I like to think that a lot of trolls are trolling because their lives aren't that great. You know, maybe they need to flash a flashlight on themselves and see, but that's not your problem. Your problem is to you do you. All right. Believe in yourselves and try not to let those things get to you. You have your own actual problems that you need to deal with, paying bills and, you know, putting food on the table and stuff like that, and having fun and laughing and listening to music. So focus on things like that for your betterment. Um, that's all I can say. All right. I want y'all to take it easy and keep it breezy.